Hi everybody, Scott here from the Introvert Power channel. In this video I want to do a brief illustration of the ENFP's two hearts. This is more just a way, a possible way of looking at the ENFP to help understand both their inner and outer worlds, both for maybe this is an insight for the ENFP, but in some respects I think this video might be a way of helping others to understand the ENFP. So what I mean by two hearts is their extroverted intuition part of them, the sort of wide expanse of NE is a very, you could almost say, sort of kind of an intoxicating function for other people. Like it can be feel very good in there when an ENFP is engaging with the other person, and it can feel like for other people when they're experiencing NE, it can feel to others at times that the ENFP is showing their heart, and in a sense they are, but it's not really their heart, the depth of who they are. It's more this sort of the outer expression of who they are. And so lots of people can sort of occupy this space of the ENFP, and when you're the focus of this NE, you can feel very important, and so there can be a danger for some people to think as though they're getting somewhere with the ENFP, but for the ENFP they're not showing their true heart, if you like. They're just being, well, essentially they're being themselves. I think some people can think that attention is either of a romantic kind or like they're showing interest, but really they're being interested, but they're not showing interest. I hope I've explained that adequately. What I think is happening is that the other person is experiencing their NE heart, essentially. And people can mistake this heart for their actual heart, if you like. And the other heart that they have is their FI heart. So it's like the ENFP has two hearts. So they've got an NE heart that everybody sees, and then they've got this FI heart that very few people see. It's like the NE can sort of camouflage the depth of who they are, and a lot of people get caught up in the NE and miss out, I think, on the richness of the FI, that depth of who they are. And I think, it can be seen and it can be engaged if a person is switched on enough to speak, I guess, at that level. And I think the reality is, in a sense, few people end up occupying that part of the ENFP. Some of that, I think, is because the people around them don't see it, but also the ENFP only lets a few people into that space. So a lot of people, when they're experiencing this part of the ENFP, can think that they're here, but they're not. They're actually out here, and because the people that actually are in here will very much know that they're here. They'll very much be able to be in tune with the deeper part of the ENFP. This is just a way I sort of describe how others can see the ENFP, and it might just be a helpful illustration to understand both what's going on externally for the ENFP, but more importantly, internally. So I'd be curious to hear if others both ENFPs, whether you're resonating with what I'm saying, but also other people, if this is making sense to you for the ENFPs that you have in your life or who you've encountered. And I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you in another video.